Greetings everyone and welcome back to your channel, your 10 practical tips. It's a pleasure to be with you again. Today, we will dive into a fundamental topic for all lovers of fitness and muscle development. The myths that surround this area and that, unfortunately, have persisted for a long time. In this video, we'll focus on debunking 10 of these common myths that may be hindering your progress in the gym. Let us begin. Myth number 1. You need to take supplements to gain muscle. It is true that supplements can play a useful role in a well-planned nutrition strategy, especially to cover nutritional deficiencies or to improve performance. However, it is crucial to understand that supplements alone are not the key to building muscle. The basis for muscle growth remains a balanced diet and a proper training program. Even with the best supplement on the market, without proper nutrition and effective training, the results in terms of muscle growth will be limited. Myth number 2. Lifting heavy weights is always better. While lifting heavy weights is crucial to stimulating muscle growth, the quality of the workout is more important than the amount of weight lifted. It is crucial to focus on proper technique and a gradual progression in the weight lifted. Lifting weights that are too heavy without proper technique can increase the risk of injury and compromise long-term progress. The key is to find a balance between training intensity and safety to optimize results. Myth number 3. Carbs are bad for building muscle. Carbohydrates are a crucial source of energy for intense workouts and also play a vital role in muscle recovery. In fact, carbohydrates are essential to maintain optimal performance during exercise and to replenish glycogen stores after training. Eliminating carbohydrates from the diet can lead to decreased performance in the gym and difficulty recovering properly, which in turn can negatively affect muscle growth. Myth number 4. You can't gain muscle if you are vegetarian or vegan. This is a common myth that has been repeatedly debunked. It is perfectly possible to build muscle on a vegetarian or vegan diet, as long as you pay attention to adequate protein intake and proper nutritional planning. Plant sources such as legumes, oats, beans, and quinoa are rich in protein and can meet the amino acid needs necessary for muscle growth. The important thing is to make sure you consume a variety of plant protein sources to get all the essential amino acids. Myth number 5. Doing many repetitions with little weight tones the muscles. This myth refers to the mistaken belief that performing high repetitions with light weights will result in a more toned or defined look to the muscles. However, the reality is that muscle toning is the result of a combination of gaining muscle and losing body fat. While light reps can be beneficial for improving muscle endurance, the toned look is achieved through a combination of strength training and proper nutrition to reduce body fat. Myth number 6. Cardio kills muscle gains. Although too much cardio can interfere with muscle growth by burning too many calories, proper cardio can complement a strength training program by improving cardiovascular health and aiding in fat loss, which can make muscles more visible. Myth number 7. You only need to train once a week for each muscle group. The optimal training frequency varies by individual, but it is generally recommended to train each muscle group at least twice a week to maximize muscle growth. Training once a week may not provide enough stimulus for optimal muscle growth, especially for those who are experienced in strength training. Myth number 8. Protein supplements are necessary immediately after training. Although the post-workout anabolic window has been touted as a critical period to consume protein, the reality is that what matters most is the total protein consumption throughout the day. If enough protein has been consumed during the day, it is not necessary to consume protein immediately after training. The priority should be to maintain adequate protein intake throughout the day to support muscle recovery. Myth number 9. Doing isolation exercises is more effective than compound exercises for gaining muscle. While isolation exercises can be useful for targeting specific muscles, compound exercises that engage multiple muscle groups are essential for building strength and muscle size efficiently. Compound exercises, such as squats, bench presses, and deadlifts, recruit a greater amount of muscle tissue and stimulate a more favorable hormonal response for muscle growth compared to isolation exercises. And myth number 10. You need to train to muscle failure in each set to gain muscle. Training to muscle failure on each set can increase the risk of injury and overtraining. Instead, it is more effective to maintain an adequate training volume and gradually progress the weight lifted. Training to failure on every set is not necessary to effectively stimulate muscle growth and can be counterproductive in the long term. Instead, it is important to focus on gradual progression and proper technique to maximize results. And there you have it, friends, the 10 most common myths about fitness. I hope this video has shed some light on common misconceptions and helped you better understand how to maximize your workouts. Why? Remember, exercise is a powerful tool to improve our health and well-being, but it is important to do it safely and effectively. If you liked the video, don't forget to like it and subscribe to our channel, Your 10 Practical Tips. This way you help us to continue making more content like this. See you next video.